It's over. Capital One Savor card applications are officially shutting down. Capital One is on a rampage lately, shutting down cards left and right. First, their major relationship with Walmart ended, leading to Walmart Card's abrupt shutdown. Now, they've added the Savor card to their hit list. And you're probably asking, why is Capital One even doing this? So I'll show you the 5 secret reasons Capital One is shutting this card down that they're not telling you, why I'm skeptical about their plans for everyone who already holds a Savor card, and the only variation of the 3 remaining Savor cards you should be applying for. So Capital One has decided to stop accepting applications for the Savor card as of July 16, 2024. The card, known for offering 4% back on dining, entertainment, popular streaming services, and grocery stores, plus it even has a generous $300 sign-up bonus, that's all being phased out now. And I gotta say, one of the most appreciated yet often overlooked features of the Savor card was its entertainment category. Capital One's entertainment category includes a wide range of activities. Some cardholders truly value the high rewards on entertainment and streaming, particularly with families and young people. As one cardholder pointed out in a data point, they said Capital One's entertainment category is super good, not gonna lie. Very underrated. Covers a lot of things. For me, it covered movie tickets, skating rinks, mini golf, aquariums, live music, sporting events, axe throwing, Dave & Buster's, and zoos. So even though the main higher tier Savor card is going to be discontinued, or applications are discontinued, you still have a few options under the Savor line broadly. You have the Savor One card, which offers 0% interest for 15 months and a $200 intro bonus. Now, I'd say this is the best variation of the Savor card that everyone should go for. Then there's the Savor One for Good Credit, which comes with no intro bonus, which seems a bit backwards when compared to the plain Savor One card that includes all the intro bonuses. Then you have the Savor One card for students. That's aimed at college students just starting their credit journey. This card offers a $50 intro bonus for those with fair credit. I'd really have to say that the Savor One card is a bright spot in the scenario, and here's why. Just hear me out. The Savor One card is still one half of that powerful bifecta with the Venture X card. This setup alone with that Venture X and Savor One offers a huge range of rewards. You get 10x miles on hotels and rental cars, 5x miles on flights, 3% cash back on dining, entertainment, streaming services, and grocery stores, and then you're going to get 2x miles elsewhere for every other purchase. That's really an amazing combination of earnings, and I'm just happy that they've kept that option alive. Now, let's talk about the reason for the shutdown of applications that Capital One gave, and it's really a generic answer that they gave, honestly. But I found 5 just common sense reasons why they likely ended things with the application process. So let's start with what a Capital One spokesperson said about the Savor card in an email. They said, "We're always listening to customers and evaluating our products for the right offerings. Based on this, we have made the decision to remove the Savor card as an offering." But my thing is, they never detailed the tools and metrics they use to evaluate customers. So we can only just guess the true reasons behind the discontinuation of the card applications. You know, when the original version of the Savor card launched, it offered 3% on dining. This was later increased to 4% to compete with the Uber card, which itself was discontinued about 2 years after it launched. Capital One then introduced a $95 annual fee, likely making the card less attractive to a large part of potential credit card holders. People's preferences lean heavily towards no annual fee cards, particularly for those seeking cashback rewards. This preference really aligns with the broader trend of avoiding additional fees unless the benefits significantly outweigh them. For instance, a survey by creditcards.com found that only 26 out of 100 most popular credit cards charge an annual fee, really just highlighting the prevalence of no-fee cards in the market. For the Savor card, people quickly realized they had to spend $9,500 annually just to break even on the annual fee before they started coming out ahead of the no annual fee Savor One card. That's almost $800 per month. That's a significant amount of spending for just one card, which likely reduced the target audience to such a small pool of people that signups decreased significantly, earning Capital One a lot less revenue on the card. Additionally, Capital One grandfathered in a group of people who had their original Savor card, allowing them to collect the higher earnings rate without the annual fee. While this was a great gesture for customers, it wasn't profitable for Capital One given the high rewards offered. One cardholder talked about their luck of being grandfathered in. They said, "I was one of the lucky few who got the Savor card before they rolled out the $95 annual fee version. So I was grandfathered in with a $0 annual fee for life." Guess I'm keeping this thing forever and hoping for a refresh. And you know, another issue is probably the overlap with Capital One's product line. The Savor card's benefits were really just too similar to the Savor One card's benefits, creating an internal competition and just diluting the brand's offerings. Why would any average person opt for the Savor card when they could just easily get almost the same rewards with the Savor One card without an annual fee? There just wasn't enough separation between the two cards. Now, let's think about what happens next. I gotta say, I'm a little surprised with what Capital One decided to do with this card. And Capital One has confirmed that existing Savor cardholders will not be impacted by the discontinuation and can continue using their cards as usual without any interruptions. However, if it were me, I wouldn't feel comfortable holding the card that's already been discontinued. We already know it's not profitable for them. What's stopping Capital One from shutting down existing cardholders altogether and forcibly moving them over to the Savor One card? Or worse, knowing Capital One, they could push everyone over to the standard Quicksilver card. Yikes. I just don't like those odds. A good alternative outcome for this situation that most people haven't considered is that Capital One might refresh the Savor card into maybe say a new Savor X card. They did it with the Venture X a few years ago. Now, what they could do is keep the same 4% categories and add a base rate of, let's say, 1.5 to 2%, and then they could just raise the annual fee to like $195. Alternatively, they could add a new 4% category like gas stations. Listen, I'm not sure if Capital One has any replacement card in the works or not, but one thing is for sure, Capital One has shown they aren't scared to make big changes to their card lineup and their customer accounts. Recently, I discovered Capital One is sending out tens of thousands of emails and letters with bad news, saying your credit limit could be decreased. Now imagine logging into your account one day only to find out your credit limit has been cut in half. That's a complete nightmare. So check out the next video to find out how you can stop that entire process and save your credit limit in under 60 seconds. Thank you for watching.